Welcome to the podcast that was voted one of the best in the marketing research industry 2 years in a row, 2019, and again, we're happy to say in 2020. This is Research Business Daily Report. It's the only daily research news video which has operated over the last 10 years and presented important stories to members of the research industry. Now, RBDR, as we call it, relies on viewer support, and you can pitch in. We'll tell you how at the end of today's video. I'm Bob Lederer, and I'm in my 26th year as a respected voice in market research. For months, I have hypothesized out loud and here on RBDR and in conversations with others about how exactly CPG companies would adjust their marketing to maintain whatever consumer base they added during the COVID pandemic. Now, I don't have to remind any of you about the out-of-stock situations that predominated in retail outlets during 2020. For consumers like you and me, inability to purchase our regular and in some cases favorite brand or brands forced an unparalleled level of at least temporary brand switching. Countless consumers liked the alternative brand that they'd been left with no choice but to purchase. In some cases, the brand was less costly, so it led to some new brand preferences. A few weeks ago, a new highly unusual, and I should say unforeseen variable, entered the CPG company equation in dealing with the post-COVID world. Wall Street Journal reporter Sharon Turlip reported and revealed in her story exactly what's going on. The title of her story, U.S. companies bet shoppers will keep paying higher prices. Turlip named names, big CPG names like P&G, Nestle, and even Verizon Communications. The story says, quote, price increases so far have paid off for makers of household staples as shoppers, particularly in the U.S. and Western Europe, have remained loyal to big-name brands. It continued, companies are counting on customers to lift sales and offset higher costs that have stressed those companies' bottom lines. Now, while there are analysts who say that they anticipate some brand switching to lower-priced products, maybe even private label, P&G Finance Chief Andre Schulten told Turlip, quote, we've not seen any material reaction from consumers to the price increases so far. The reason for that seems to be that many consumers accumulated savings during the heart of the pandemic. Of course, many received government checks late last year and early this year, and there is also the factor of benefiting from higher wages in many cases. The average person didn't pay any attention, much less hear P&G's announcement a couple of days ago that a third round of price increases is about to take place. And P&G told analysts to expect profitability to accelerate as this year closes. In Turlip's story, she related that Nestle, Chipotle, and AT&T have given similar guidance to Wall Street analysts. Now, that still leaves a lot more smaller CPGs, like Campbell's Soup, for instance, that are in a completely different situation from a monster like P&G. The Campbell's Soups and such have to figure out their post-COVID future, and no one knows when that future will actually happen. But we'll be watching, and hopefully we'll be reporting on that as it takes place. That's a wrap on today's Research Business Daily Report. And as we mentioned at the start of today's video, we hope you'll become a supporter, what we call an RBDR Patreon supporter, because our video series is viewer-supported. An RBDR Patreon supporter provides a monthly contribution, and we would say perhaps something like $5 or $10 a month for an individual, or $25 or more if you're a business, all to help us maintain the excellence of this report. Now, what can we do to earn your support? Well, we think we're already doing that, because if you're watching RBDR with any regularity or once in a while, you're picking up a lot of worthwhile information that you're not going to see anywhere else. So please visit our crowdfunding platform at patreon.com/RBDR. Select whatever level of support is comfortable from your standpoint. And we say thank you for whatever you decide to do. We hope you have a good research day, and that we'll be welcoming you back here tomorrow, so please plan on joining us. And until then, please stay safe.